subscribe, and click the notification bell.
Welcome to another episode of our trio. And today on our trio first, we talking about Bob Marley's Assassination. Second, we talking about what you need to know about Jamaica. And third, we talking about Dreadlocks. Our trio, let's go.
Do it, 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 do it.
Bob Marley's
Assassination attempt. Now you might be asking yourself, why would someone want to kill someone as peaceful as Bob Marley? And I'm going to tell you why. Because he had too much control. Until the powers that be, they fear a man that can control people. So on December the 3rd, 1964, they decided to assassinate Bob Marley. And to this day, people still don't know who did it exactly. But most people believe it had something to do with the election that was going on at the time in Jamaica. Mike Manley was the prime minister at the time in Jamaica. Edward Sager was the prime minister candidate at the time. Sager was sponsored by Americans. They wanted him to win. Mike Manley was allies with Fidel Castro. He went to Cuba to see how he run things. And if you know, at the time, America did not like Cuba and they hated Fidel Castro. Bob Marley didn't get involved in politics. He wasn't on either side. So he decided to do a concert to have both of them come out at his concert and shake hands. But word started to get around that Bob Marley is supporting Mike Manley. So 2 days before his concert, there was an assassination attempt on his life. All his security guards just happened not to be at his house during this assassination attempt. When these guys came to assassinate him, they shot multiple people. They shot his wife in the head, Rita Marley, but she survived. They shot Bob Marley in his chest and his arm as well, but he survived. Amazingly, he didn't let this stop him from doing this concert. He didn't want to do it, but he was still talked into doing it. But after that concert, he left Jamaica and went to England. Now, who decided to get Bob Marley killed? A lot of people say the CIA. The CIA kept a file on Bob Marley. See, America wanted to control Jamaica. That's just what America do. They meddle in everybody's elections to control things, to sponsor certain candidates so they can control the land. And maybe they seen Bob Marley as a threat and decided they had to take him out. Bob Marley survived that assassination attempt, but at 36, he died of cancer. It started in his toe and worked its way up all the way to his brain. Now, this is not facts, but in multiple places, it says a CIA agent was on his deathbed and decided to tell the truth about Bob Marley. He said he bought Bob Marley some boots as a gift. And in them boots, they planted cancer in it, which led to his death. I'll let you decide if you feel that's true or not true. But what I do know, Bob Marley did have a lot of power, and they wanted him dead.
Next.
Jamaica. On May the 3rd, 1494, Christopher Columbus discovered Jamaica. And shortly after that time, the Spanish colonized Jamaica, using the same techniques they use everywhere else, making people slaves, making the natives that was already there slaves, and bringing more slaves in via Africa to help the process. The Spanish ran Jamaica for a little bit, then British ran Jamaica, and they claim they got their independence from Britain on August the 6th, 1962. But we still know Europeans still run Jamaica. Jamaica have the most churches per square mile than any other place. So they use Christianity to come in and control people. And they still are suffering from the effects of it to this day. Not just Jamaica, but America, Africa, all over. They use Christianity to control people. Dreadlocks. A little fun fact, Bob Marley grew his out for 22 years. When you look at the history of dreadlocks, multiple different cultures had them. It just so happened that us as black people held on to them. The Rasta movement of dreadlocks in Jamaica are symbolic to the line of Judah. So if you ever seen the Bob Marley pictures where they got him in the line, you know why that is now. It originated in Ethiopia. And a lot of people have different opinions on how they came up with the name dreadlocks. It was said that back in war, when the white people seen the black people fighting, they would call them the ones they dreaded. So they would say the dreaded ones. And it originated into dreadlocks. Then other people say the name dreads symbolize the fear and the respect for God. Hey, if you don't mind, subscribe and click that notification bell if you haven't already.